guys, this is Jessica Chats. I'm Jessica, and today I'm going to be showing you 3 simple styles for curly hair. This is my daughter Jules, and I'll be demonstrating on her today.
Hi.
So let's get started. Okay, so the first hairstyle I'm going to do is one real simple and easy. I'm going to do 2 top knots with some of the hair back. First, you want to texture the hair. Her hair is in between curly and straight. So first thing I do is I texture the hair with a little moisturizer. What's in here is some warm water, leave-in conditioner, and some vitamin E oil. I mix all that together and then I just kind of spray it around just to give a little wetness so I don't have to wash her hair. And just kind of get the hair a little moist. Now her hair is already greased a bit with a little vitamin E oil, and so now all I'm going to do is continue to part, separate, and style. So first what you want to do is part it straight down the center like I have here, and then you're going to part across. And you kind of want to make sure your parts are somewhat straight. Put one there for now, and then do your other part on the other side. And once you've parted both sides, you're going to work on the back first. Just get a little twist tie or rubber band. And you're going to do these 2 puffs. You're going to leave these 2 here and start on the back. Okay, so now you're going to start with the back after you've made your 2 sections and part down the middle. You're going to start with the back of the hair, and what I like to do, I like to use a little curling cream in her hair just to give more definition to the curls. And you just rub it in, and you're combing it through with your fingers. And as you continuously comb it through with your fingers, you will notice the curls become more definite. Now, it just depends on how much curl and body you want to it. That creates that look. Okay, so once you've textured the back of the hair with a little curling cream, you notice that her hair is going to start to get really curly. And you just get the 2 sections and you twist it in the back. And you let it sit like that overnight if you're going to leave this hairstyle for the next morning, or if you're doing this the same day, just leave like that until you finish the top 2 sections. Once you've done the back, then it's time to do the front section, the 2 front sections. And it's pretty much the same thing as the back. You're going to get a little bit of that curling cream, put it in your hands, and you're just combing that through. And you're going to take a brush and you're going to brush the top. rubber band. I like to use 2, just in case one breaks. And this is real simple. It's just like I showed you in my top knot tutorial. I'm just going to do the same thing here, except with her hair, since it's curly, I'm going to twist it and then bring it around. And use another rubber band to hold it in place. Now, I don't use pins in her hair or her top knot here because 1, she doesn't like it. She says it hurts her head, and 2, you don't really need it. A rubber band to let it hold for the rest of that day. So there's that one, and then I'm going to do the same thing for this side. Just get a little styling cream, curling cream, and run your fingers through it. And it's just keeping your hair moisturized throughout the day, keeping the curls maintained, keeping it from frizzing. Then you're going to brush. Get 2 rubber bands. And you want to make sure that each ponytail is equal to each other, so that way it won't be looking lopsided. And then the same thing here. You're going to just twist it. And bring it around. Then use a rubber band and tie it down. Then you're going to straighten up the edges. I like to use olive oil, edging, some smoothing cream, edging gel, whatever. And just take a little bit. Use a toothbrush. And just straighten up the edges. And you just straighten up the edges. You can do that on both sides, however you want the edges to look. Okay, and once you finish that, you untwist the back of her hair, and you just run your fingers through it one more time, and then you're done. Okay, so for the second hairstyle that I'm going to do, it's going to be a French braid across and the rest of her hair down. And it's real simple, real easy. It's just one braid going straight across to the side and the rest of her hair in the back straight down. Okay, so once you have parted the hair, you're going to begin braiding. And really you can braid it on either side, whichever side you feel most comfortable starting with. I'm just going to start on this side. And you're just going to take 3 sections. Tilt your head for me, please. And begin to braid. Now I braid underhanded. And I am not the best, I will admit. But it doesn't have to be super perfect because she already has curly hair. So I like the kind of messy braid a bit. And like I said, you're just going to braid it all the way across. And once you've gotten it all the way across, you're going to keep braiding a little bit as you get closer to the bottom. And once you get to the bottom, you're just going to braid it down a little bit more. Just like that. Then you're going to undo the back of the twist tie. Now from the previous hairstyle, I already have some texture to it, so I'm not going to add any more. I'm just going to kind of comb that out. But if you haven't already added your curling cream or any type of moisturizer, you want to go ahead and do that on the back. And you just kind of let it style itself and take a hairpin, a little barrette even, and you just clip that to the back. And you let that blend in with the rest. And there you have it. Just a down style with the braid, a French braid. Okay, first thing you want to do, her hair again is already textured from previous, so I don't need to texture it. If you're starting from the beginning, then you want to do a little texture. Like I said, it's just warm water, leave-in conditioner, and vitamin E oil. You spray that around her hair a little bit, and then you use the, can you see it? The curling cream, okay? And you just put a little bit in your hands, rub it through, get it to the curl texture that you want it to be, and that's it, okay? I already did a little vitamin E oil in her scalp already as well. So now what I'm going to do is just part as much of the top knot as I want, and then however much I want to leave back down, then I'm just going to tie that in a twist tie until I finish my top knot. So I'm going to first part. Jules, are these hairstyles long or they're short and easy?
Short and easy.
Do you like it?
Yeah. It's pretty fun while you're doing my hair because it kind of feels good.
I'm sure it does feel good. And I really like to do these simple styles because, you know, as kids get older, they don't really want to keep braids in their hair or, you know, ponytails, and they want something a little more age appropriate for them. And I think these are good age appropriate hairstyles. Once you've gotten the part, Like I said, you're going to tie the back up. Put that there. And then get started on the top. So get your twist tie. Tie the back up right quick. And then work on your top knot. Just going to brush it up. You can even do a little bang in the front if you wanted to. With her hair being curly as it is, her bangs are way curly. So I don't want to do that. I just want to brush the rest of her hair up. Once I got it to the top peak. See, the top peak of your hair is going to be right in the dead center. So once I've done that, now for this I do like to use a twist tie because she has such thick hair, the rubber bands will break, and I don't like to use a lot of rubber bands. So I do a twist tie. I think that was your brother, huh? I don't know. So once you got it at the ponytail, you're going to just take it, kind of comb through it with your fingers a bit, twist it, and twist it in a circle. Again, I don't use pins in her hair because she doesn't like it. So I just use a little rubber band. Then you have a real simple top knot. You can just kind of braid it, open it up a little bit, get it a little bigger if you want it. Then you do the back. And all you're doing with the back of her hair is untwisting this twist tie and running your fingers right back through it. That's all you're doing. And that's it. That's that third and final look, you guys. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, share this video. I'm Jessica with Jessica Chats.